Welcome to the Psychology and Physical Training channel, counseling process of interpretation techniques. Ever wondered why tests are crucial in counseling and psychological assessment? Welcome to an exploration of psychological testing, an essential tool in the field of psychology. Psychological tests are structured measures used to evaluate an individual's behavioral and mental characteristics. They play a significant role in counseling, helping professionals understand their clients better by providing insight into their personalities, abilities, attitudes, and even potential mental health issues. In this video, we will journey through the intricacies of psychological testing, from its basic principles to its application in counseling and psychological assessment. We'll delve into the classification of tests, discuss how they're administered, and explore how their results are interpreted. And we won't stop there. We'll also discuss the critical role of assessment and diagnosis in the field of psychology. As we venture together into this complex world, we'll uncover the power and potential of these tools. So, are you ready to dive deeper into the world of psychological testing? Basics of psychological testing. Psychological testing may seem complex, but let's break it down to its basics. Psychological testing is a fascinating field that intertwines science and the human mind. One of its cornerstones is test construction. The creation of a psychological test is a meticulous process that requires a thorough understanding of the trait or ability that the test is designed to measure. This involves developing test items, refining them, and finally, combining them into a test form. Once a test is crafted, it's important to establish its reliability. In simpler terms, this means the test should yield consistent results. Imagine taking a personality test today and then repeating it next week, only to find wildly different results. That wouldn't inspire much confidence, would it? A reliable test, on the other hand, would provide similar results under consistent conditions. Closely linked with reliability is the concept of validity. A valid test accurately measures what it claims to measure. If a test claims to assess your intelligence, but its questions are all about your favorite colors and foods, then it's safe to say it lacks validity. Now let's talk about the different types of psychological tests. Aptitude tests are designed to predict an individual's potential to succeed in a specific area. For example, a music aptitude test might predict how well you do in a music course or career. Personality tests, as the name suggests, are used to assess various aspects of a person's character and psychological makeup. These tests can uncover traits, behaviors, and feelings, offering a more comprehensive understanding of an individual's personality. Lastly, we have intelligence tests. These tests aim to measure intellectual functioning, which includes reasoning abilities, problem-solving skills, and overall cognitive capabilities. They're often used in educational settings to identify gifted students or those who may need additional support. Understanding these basics will pave the way for us to explore more complex topics. Use of tests in counseling. Now, let's delve into the application of these tests in counseling. Psychological tests are not just a series of questions asked out of curiosity. In fact, they are methodical tools used in counseling to unearth the depths of an individual's personality, emotional state, and cognitive abilities. These tests are akin to a compass, guiding the counselor to understand the terrain of the client's mind and emotions. Let's consider the counseling process as a journey. The destination, a state of improved mental well-being. Now, imagine embarking on this journey without a map or a compass. Sounds challenging, right? This is where psychological tests come in. They provide a roadmap to the client's inner world, helping counselors navigate the complex labyrinth of human psychology. Psychological tests are used to assess various aspects of a client's mental health. They can shed light on patterns of thought, emotional responses, and behaviors. They also help identify any cognitive deficits or strengths. For instance, a cognitive ability test can reveal if a client has difficulties with problem-solving or memory, which could be indicative of a potential underlying condition. But the usefulness of these tests goes beyond mere understanding. They are pivotal in formulating a treatment plan. By unearthing the underlying issues, psychological tests can help pinpoint the areas that need attention and the best approaches to address them. For example, if a test reveals that a client has high levels of anxiety, the counselor might recommend cognitive behavioral therapy. a treatment approach known for its effectiveness in managing anxiety. In essence, psychological tests act as a bridge between the counselor and the client, facilitating a deeper understanding and connection. They allow the counselor to tailor the treatment to the client's unique needs, making the counseling process more effective and efficient. However, it's important to remember that these tests are just one piece of the puzzle. They should be used in conjunction with other assessment tools and clinical judgment to ensure a comprehensive understanding of the client's mental health. As you can see, tests play an integral role in counseling, psychological assessment, and diagnosis. Beyond counseling, tests are also essential in psychological assessment and diagnosis. This is where we delve into the heart of the matter, exploring the critical role of psychological tests in the assessment and diagnosis of an array of psychological disorders. Psychological assessment is akin to solving a complex puzzle, where each piece represents a unique aspect of an individual's mental and emotional state. Psychological tests are the tools we use to uncover these pieces, providing us with invaluable insights into an individual's cognitive abilities, personality traits, emotional functioning, and behavioral patterns. Now let's imagine we're psychologists embarking on this investigative journey. Our first step involves administering the test. This process is not as simple as handing out a questionnaire. It requires careful planning, a clear understanding of the test's purpose, and a keen awareness of the individual's unique circumstances. It's about creating a safe and comfortable environment that enables the individual to be open and honest. Once the test is administered, we move on to the interpretation phase. This is where we, as psychologists, put on our detective hats and start piecing together the puzzle. We analyze the results, seeking patterns and correlations that might point towards a specific psychological disorder. We might use projective tests to unlock hidden emotions or objective tests to evaluate cognitive abilities. The key here is to remember that every individual is unique, and no single test result can provide a complete picture. This process is not just about labeling or categorizing individuals. It's about understanding them, identifying their strengths and weaknesses, and ultimately guiding them towards a path of healing and growth. It serves as the foundation upon which treatment plans are built, shaping therapeutic interventions and strategies tailored to the individual's specific needs. Indeed, tests are indispensable tools in psychological assessment and diagnosis. They are the compass that guides us through the intricate labyrinth of the human mind, shedding light on the shadows and helping us navigate the complex world of mental health. Conclusion. So, what have we learned about the importance of tests in counseling and psychological assessment? We've journeyed through the fascinating realm of psychological testing, a critical tool in the hands of psychologists and counselors. We've seen how these tests, whether they be cognitive, personality, or behavioral, play a vital role in understanding an individual's mental health. From the basics of psychological testing, we discovered how these evaluations aren't just a bunch of arbitrary questions, but are, in fact, carefully constructed instruments. They are designed to probe into the intricate workings of the human mind, offering insights that would otherwise remain obscured. We delved into the use of these tests in counseling, where they serve as a guide to the counselor. By providing a structured framework, these tests can help identify areas of concern, track progress, and inform therapeutic interventions. They offer a way to quantify the qualitative, making the unseen seen. In our exploration of psychological assessment and diagnosis, we learned that these tests are invaluable in forming a comprehensive understanding of an individual's mental health. They aid in the identification of specific psychological disorders, ensuring that the right treatment can be administered at the right time. But it doesn't just end here. The field of psychological testing is vast and constantly evolving. New tests are being developed, existing ones are being refined, and our understanding of the human mind continues to deepen. The journey of learning never truly ends. So whether you're a psychology student, a budding counselor, or a seasoned psychologist, we encourage you to delve deeper into this subject. Explore the different types of tests, understand their nuances, and learn how to interpret them accurately. Remember, a good understanding of psychological testing will make you a better psychologist or counselor. So keep learning and exploring. And if you like this video, do not forget to subscribe and follow to the Psychology and Physical Training channel for more videos. Thanks for watching.